Om Shri Sai Ram. Offering my humble salutations at the lotus feet of beloved Bhagwan. On this auspicious occasion of Guru Poornima, it is really a blessing to have an opportunity to think about our Lord and revisit the lessons learned at His lotus feet. I've been asked to speak on, while most people consider Guru as God, how fortunate we are to have God as our Guru. No doubt about it, the statement is in itself a very eye-opening but this also raises a certain points that we need to understand and think about to appreciate the depth and the magnanimity of this statement. One, what is a Guru? Who is a Guru? Who is God? And then why is it important to have a Guru? Now there are many questions which will at least give us an understanding or some kind of a direction to move forward in life in gratitude and in appreciation. Throughout our life, we notice that we need assistance and help. When we are a baby, obviously we need the protection and care of our parents. When we are little older, we need teachers, guidance, because people with experience, because we need their experiential knowledge. So every time you need something, and if you analyze, why do we need it? Because this life is not sufficient enough to reinvent the wheel every time, to know what we have to achieve in life. So we gain from others' experiences, we gain from people and learn faster. Since somebody has already created a curriculum, it is easy for the next generation to just follow the curriculum and arrive at the knowledge base that previous generation has struggled to bring. So if you look at it, a Guru is one who can guide us from this whole prapancha, as they call it, the whole complex world and the creation, and show us the purpose of our life and guide us to find our own purpose and lead us beyond. Now that also raises a very beautiful point, that unless and until the person who is guiding me has gone through this whole cycle and has been on the other side, he cannot help me. Because how can you help me if you have not experienced it yourself? If I have not seen the other side of the world, how can I take you there? So a Guru is not just the person who is removing the ignorance of the present state, but he is also the one who is going to take you from this state to the next stage of consciousness, of development, of growth, of enlightenment, of union. So now what is that next stage and next stage? Now there is a limitation of the Guru and limitation of the student. Based on my ability, I will find a teacher. If I am not eligible, if I don't have that IQ, say for example, you want to learn tabla and you have just wanted to learn, so you just bought a tabla and said, I want to learn how to put my finger. Do you think you will get Zakir Hussain Sahab to come and teach you tabla? Just an example. Ustad Zakir Hussain cannot teach you tabla at that stage. Not that he is not competent, but he doesn't have neither the time nor the scope nor his stature allows him to come down and teach you dha, din, din, na. Not possible. So you will need small teachers to guide you till you arrive at certain amount of level of competency where you can go and approach the master, Ustad Zakir, and say, I want to be your disciple. Only then he will say, come. He will test you that do you have that worthiness to become his student, a direct disciple or not. If not, then he'll again put you to the juniors so that you can one day with your practice and discipline reach to the level where you can be worthy of being a student of a person like Ustad Zakir Hussain. Now I'm giving you an example just for a simile. Now imagine to reach God, who is beyond all these layers, who is beyond all these stages of development. A guru, a true guru, must have realized that. Only then can he hold my finger and take me there. But am I worthy of that guru? That is a big question. Am I worthy? Have I prepared myself for that acceptance that such a mighty guru can come down and say, now you are ready, come, I will take you through the journey? Or do I still need some basic teachers, some books to guide me, coax me, prepare me so that one day I become worthy to become his student? So we learn two things. One, that a guru must be one with the God to lead us from here to God. And second, we must be worthy to become his students. So imagine what a qualification requirement here it is. But now when I look at my Lord and my Master, I am filled with gratitude and awe. I am humbled because that Supreme Lord broke this protocol. It's like Ustad Zakir Hussain coming down to my house and telling me, come on Abhi, sit down, I will teach you tabla. Do you have time for me? That's all. Do you have that patience to learn from me? And I will guide you towards becoming the best. Because when I look at my Master, he's the finale where all the gurus lead, where all the gurus themselves go. That Supreme Master made an exception in this era, at this time, and he came and blessed each one of us, became our direct teacher, held our hand, and he says, my child, I'm here for you. And that is the beauty of God as our Guru. Who best can know God than God himself? Who best knows the best way to reach him? He himself. And who knows us the best? Because we are his. He knows me better than I know myself. Because a thought which has not even come in my head, he knows it. A desire which pops in my heart, he knows it. That is the beauty of our Master, because he knows us better than we can ever imagine to know ourselves. And then he loses this protocol, he dismantles this whole hierarchy and comes down to our basic human level, or sometimes even lower like me, and says, come, I will teach you. I will take you through this journey. This thought fills me with gratitude. I feel so humbled that how can that Supreme Master come down and tolerate people like me? And that is the beauty of having God as our Guru. We can find many gurus who can guide us to a certain point, and then from next point we need another guru. But imagine that the master coming down and guiding us. This privilege cannot be acquired by any penance. This privilege cannot be acquired by anything we can do. It's purely His grace. And it is His grace that He chose all of us. So we all are fortunate and blessed to be born in that time period when He chose to descend. He chose to walk this earth, breathe this same air, and hold our hand for each one of us independently, separately, personally, and guide us towards Him. So this is what it means to have God as our Guru. This is such an assured way that you cannot fail, because He cannot fail, because the Master can never fail. So fortunately for us, He has chosen us, He has accepted us, He has held our hand, and now we have no other choice but to march on towards Him. The only thing we can do is to facilitate Him and not block Him. We can delay the process by pulling our hand, or we can let it flow. That is the only thing we need to do. So on this Guru Poornima day, I feel so grateful, humbled by the grace of my Master. And I humbly pray that His loving blessings and guidance to continue on all of us. May He guide us and take us along with Him, towards Him, for our fulfillment, for our union. Thank you for the opportunity. Sai Ram.